Hello everybody, Flash Notion here, and I am back to react to episode 16 of Sword Art Online Abridged. It has been far too long since I watched a new episode of this. I went back and watched episode 15 right before this to remember where we were, what's all going on. We're heading towards the caves where in the original Kirito took advantage of his Spriggan abilities to turn into the Gleam Eyes, and it was a pretty cool thing. There was like a attack by the salamanders, just a whole bunch of awesomeness, leading up to him and Lifa and Yui arriving at the place where the I forget what the actual tribe is. The Kathsi and the can't remember what they're actually called. Sylvan, right? No, that's Magic the Gathering. Sylph. There we go. The Sylph and the Kathsi. They were having a meeting for some reason. Don't know how this is all going to play out in this version, other than, same basic steps of getting from point A to point B. But as always, the character interactions are what make this series, and I am very much looking forward to those. And hopefully, I will laugh my ass off. In any case, I don't want to delay getting to watching this, so let's get into it. I've put it off long enough already. It's been out for a month? At least? Let's get to it. Starting in 3, 2, 1... Well, that was every bit as hilarious as I was hoping for. God, I don't even know where to talk. Where to begin, rather, talking. I feel like this is the first one of this second season that's actually covered multiple episodes. I mean, the others probably have, but God, it's been so long since I actually watched the Alfheim arc that I don't even really remember. But I definitely do feel like the stuff in the caves and then the stuff with the peace treaty were two entirely separate episodes, possibly even 3 episodes, all things considered. Yeah, that was a long episode, too. Full half hour. Jeez. Didn't feel like that, honestly, actually. It seemed to go by relatively fast. All things considered, I mean, I guess when you actually think about it, a shitload happened. Holy fuck. God. This show does black comedy so well. Even more so than a lot of other abridged series that I've watched. It goes so hard on the stuff with, a child... the child being murdered because they're not spouting a conspiracy theory. What the fuck even was that? And then the fact that Kirito basically ended up helping... Well, I mean, it wasn't like he was helping the bad guys, it's just that he wasn't helping the good guys. Nobody in this situation is a bad guy, they're just terrible people. Not that's a bad way to put it. Oh boy. It's just people are picking sides when they shouldn't be picking sides, and yeah, Casimir was actually one of the decent ones when he wasn't role-playing, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess he did put Rekon's balls in a vice. That's a thing. I mean, I guess if that's part of the role play, but at the same time, you can say that you're going to agree that that's what happened in canon and then just not do it. I don't know. the whole thing is weird. I now realize I could not play D&D, could I? Because I could not actually handle the level of roleplay that is necessary for that sort of thing. Like, just seeing the way that these characters were doing it in this episode, like, good God. No, I don't think I could handle it. Oh. Stole each other's game. Like, that's another thing. Like, I could spout off, like, oh, I remember, like, these parts were great, I like these parts, but, like, if we ignore the funny stuff for just a second, which, that's going to be hard, but if we actually ignore that, okay. Character-wise, yeah, Kirito is... Well, we didn't exactly learn anything new, but it was implied that a long time ago something happened between Kirito and Sugua, right? That's her real name? Well, I'm just going to go with Lifa. Something happened between Kirito and Lifa that left her very upset and angry with him, and the way she put it was that he did nothing, which implies that there was something he could have done, and I'm really now wondering what that could have been. Maybe something to do with him quitting kendo practice? That's the only thing that I could think of, because that's the only thing that's been mentioned so far in the previous episode. But, like, maybe something to do with mom, maybe something to do with dad, who knows? Either way, she's very upset with him, and she holds a grudge that he can't even remember what it is. I mean, not really that he's thought about it, I guess. But, like, yeah. I mean, obviously does not excuse her torturing him. That's just no. But I'll be interested to have that resolution happen. And there's also the fact that, like, she still does not really believe that Asuna up there. Like, she doesn't seem to actually think, like, obviously, you know, Kirito's got his panties in a twist over something, so to speak, but, like, I don't think she truly believes what he's saying, and she thinks there's some other reason why he's trying to get up there. And so, like, I definitely am looking forward to the moment when she actually meets Asuna and realizes that, oh shit, this is all real. I think that's going to be fun. We learned some more stuff about the lore of this world, so to speak, and, like, yeah, the Spriggans were, like, fashioning themselves after Kirito in Sword Art Online. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Just the actual lore, in-universe lore, is ridiculous. But fascinating, you know, out-of-universe-wise, like, how much these people have allowed just a couple of others' interpersonal relationships to just dominate the roleplay of this entire server, to the point where, like, actual in-universe lore is made up to explain why these two people don't get along. Yeah, it's fascinating. And also just very, very stupid. Just, I mean, I can't say it's probably all that different from real-life politics. Just, in general, I tend to find political disagreements like that are based on very stupid things. But, the real thing comes, like, the real important stuff comes from, Yui continuing to be a positive question mark influence on Lifa and her relationship towards Kirito. Basically saying, like, Lifa's the only one right now who actually has more or less all the information and is the only one who can actually take that first step to try and fix things. Especially because, she's currently the aggressor. Like, it's... No matter how wronged she feels about things in the past, there's no denying that she is currently the aggressor, and therefore any attempt by Kirito to try and mend things is going to involve him apologizing for something that he does not even remember at this point, and therefore it's not going to be genuine and it's not going to work. So it has to be her. And it seems like she's actually taken that advice to heart, given that at the end... Okay, what the... okay, I know the TV Tropes page is going to actually point out what song that is. I have not listened to any country music in fucking forever at this point. So, Sword Art Online Abridged, go to the funny page, and... Episode 16 will probably be... Okay. Let's, That's not even country. That's old. That's very old music. Huh. No, that's not... That is not even... Oh shit, that's one of the songs that was referenced in Kill la Kill's titles, actually, now that I think about it. Huh. Anyway, no wonder it sounds so familiar. But, yeah. Great way to end the episode there. Although, I mean, Asuna deciding, screw this, I'm just gonna break out, is also really great. Plan 1, traumatize them until they stop working. Good God. Like, so I do have to wonder if they're actually going to keep that scene in with the tentacle monsters and just have it be that they're, like, trying to get revenge because Austin has traumatized them so much. Or if they'll just cut that out because it's kind of gross no matter what. But, either way... As usual, first time watching these through, I almost die laughing, so worth it. Not really sure what else to say. Like, there's going to be a large gap in between episodes. God, I think this one was almost a year long, but yeah. I know that Something Witty has done some My Hero abridged stuff. And I kind of want to check that out. I don't know if I should react to it. And I'm also hesitant because I know that the My Hero manga is quite far ahead of where the show is, and I've already been spoiled on several things from manga in relation to the show. Or I guess compared to the show, rather. So... I don't know if Something Witty are smart enough or trustworthy enough to not spoil the manga, or if they just throw the references in because they assume that everybody already knows. So, yeah. If anybody in the audience knows and can tell me and let me know whether or not it's okay, I'll make my decision then. But for right now, SAO Abridged episode 16, fan-freaking-tastic, as usual. Oh. Yep, I'm broke. I'm broken. Brain's broke. It's time to end this recording and end my night, actually. It's getting late. Well, I'll see you guys whenever the next one comes out, though. Whenever that is. But until then, goodbye.